Have you ever felt like your brain just won't stop? Like you're living inside a constant storm of thoughts, replaying old conversations, worrying about things that haven't happened yet, imagining scenarios that probably never will. You lie in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, your body completely still, but your mind is running a marathon. And when morning comes, instead of waking up refreshed, you already feel tired. That's the exhausting reality of overthinking. It feels like you're trying to solve a puzzle, but the harder you try, the more complicated it becomes. Instead of clarity, you get confusion. Instead of peace, you get anxiety. Instead of living, you're trapped in your head. And here's the painful truth. Overthinking doesn't actually solve problems. It only magnifies them. It turns small issues into giant monsters. It steals your energy, your joy, and your time. Time you'll never get back. But there's good news. Overthinking isn't who you are. It's just a habit, and habits can be changed. Why we overthink. Before we can break free, we have to understand why we overthink in the first place. Overthinking usually comes from fear. Fear of making the wrong decision, fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of not being enough. Your brain is designed to protect you. It looks for threats, it prepares for danger. But in today's world, most of our dangers aren't lions chasing us in the wild. They're imaginary. They're in your mind. That's why overthinking feels so real, because your brain believes it's keeping you safe. But instead of protecting you, it keeps you stuck. Think about it. How many opportunities have you missed because you thought about them too long? How many times have you stayed silent because you feared saying the wrong thing? How many nights have you lost to imaginary scenarios that never even happened? That's the cost of overthinking, and it's a price too high to keep paying. The illusion of control. One of the biggest traps of overthinking is the illusion of control. We think, if I just analyze more, I'll be certain. If I just think long enough, I'll be prepared for everything. But here's the harsh reality. Certainty doesn't exist. You will never have all the answers. You will never predict every outcome. Life is uncertain by nature, and that's what makes it beautiful. When you try to control every possibility in your head, you end up controlling nothing except your own misery. So the first step to freedom is acceptance. Accept that you can't control everything. Accept that not knowing is part of living. And accept that life is meant to be experienced, not overanalyzed. Breaking free. Practical steps. Now let's talk about how to actually break free from overthinking. This isn't about stopping your thoughts completely, because that's impossible. It's about changing your relationship with your thoughts so they no longer control you. The first step is awareness. Most of the time, overthinking happens on autopilot. You don't even notice it. You just feel the anxiety. So start by catching yourself. The next time you're stuck in a loop of what-ifs or should-haves, pause and ask, am I solving a problem right now, or am I just making it bigger in my head? Is this thought helping me, or is it hurting me? That simple pause creates space. And in that space, you can choose a different response. Step 2, write it down. Your mind is not a storage unit. It's a thinking tool. But when you try to hold on to every worry, every possibility, every what if, your brain gets overloaded. So take the thoughts out of your head and put them on paper. Write them down, make a list, journal. When your thoughts are on paper, two things happen. They stop spinning endlessly in your mind, and they often look much smaller and less scary than they felt. It's like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, the monster in the corner is just a pile of clothes.
Step 3. Take small actions. Here's the truth. Action kills overthinking. Because while your brain can spiral into endless scenarios, your body can only be in one place doing one thing. So instead of thinking about what might happen, do something small. If you're overthinking an email, write the first sentence. If you're overthinking a workout, put on your shoes. If you're overthinking a life decision, take one tiny step towards it. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates clarity. Step 4. Train presence. Your mind loves to drag you into the past or launch you into the future. But peace only exists here, in the present moment. So practice bringing yourself back. Take a deep breath right now. Notice how the air feels as it enters your lungs. Notice the sounds around you. Notice the weight of your body on the chair. This is mindfulness. And it's not about emptying your mind, it's about anchoring it. Anchoring it in the only place where life is actually happening, right now. Step 5. Reframe your story. Most overthinking comes from fear-based stories we tell ourselves. What if I fail? What if they reject me? What if I'm not good enough? But here's the secret. You don't have to believe every thought your brain produces. Thoughts are not facts. So reframe them. Instead of, what if I fail, say, what if I grow? Instead of, what if they reject me, say, what if I connect with someone even better? Instead of, what if I'm not good enough, say, what if I already am? Changing the story changes the feeling, and changing the feeling changes your life. Step 6. Let go. The final step is surrender. Letting go of the need to know everything. Letting go of the need to be perfect. Letting go of the idea that you can control every outcome. Because you can't. And that's okay. True freedom isn't found in controlling your thoughts. It's found in realizing you don't have to. A new way to live. Imagine this for a moment. Imagine waking up in the morning without the weight of yesterday's regrets. Imagine going through your day without constantly worrying about tomorrow's problems. Imagine being fully present, enjoying the laughter, the conversations, the little moments you usually miss because you're lost in thought. That's what life looks like without overthinking. It doesn't mean you'll never worry again. It doesn't mean your mind will always be quiet, but it means your thoughts will no longer run your life. You will. Closing. The choice is yours. So the next time you catch yourself stuck in a storm of overthinking, remember this. You don't have to fight your thoughts. You don't have to silence them. You just have to choose differently. Pause, breathe, write it down, take action, be present, reframe the story, let go. Because life isn't meant to be lived inside your head. It's meant to be lived out here, imperfectly, beautifully, one step at a time. Don't let what if rob you of what is. Don't let fear keep you from experiences that could change your life. And don't waste another day trapped in thoughts that don't serve you. You are stronger than your doubts. You are bigger than your fears. And you are worthy of peace, clarity, and freedom. Remember this. Freedom isn't the absence of thoughts. It's the choice to not let them control you. So let go. Take a breath. Take a step. And finally, start living again.